Yo, what up, Melon? This is Almost Monday here, and we are going to share with you guys our This Is Growing Up playlist. I am going to start with Streets Have No Name by U2 off of the Joshua Tree album, and this is a song that I grew up listening to a lot with my dad because he's like the biggest U2 fan ever, and it was constantly playing in my house. So yeah, Streets Have No Name.
The second one is Blackbird by the Beatles, and this is kind of similar, but my dad always used to play that song on guitar in our living room, and for the longest time I didn't know what song it was, but he just kept playing it, and it was cool. It was a cool way to get introduced to the Beatles.
Another song is Age of Consent by New Order. This was just a song that my dad played a lot on going on road trips and surf trips growing up.
My next one is a song called Champagne Supernova by Oasis, and again my dad showed me this song growing up, and I remember my initial reaction to it was not liking it at all and thinking my dad was weird for liking a song called Champagne Supernova. A year later I realized it was really cool and apologized to my dad and said, "You're cooler than I thought." So Champagne Supernova.
Nice. Another one is 1901 by Phoenix. And for some reason, me and my sister shared an iCloud, and so I had all the same music. So they listened to Phoenix, and I didn't really know who they were at the time, but I just really loved that song, and kind of it was one of the bands that just stuck with me from that time. So.
The next song is Just Like Heaven by The Cure. That was one of the first songs I can remember learning all the way through on guitar. I've always just played a lot of Cure throughout growing up with my dad and stuff.
My next one is a song called Dancing Queen by ABBA. My mom and sister would always play this song, and it's pretty undeniably a banger. So I love this song, I still love it, and I still listen to it.
Another one for me is What You Know by Hiroshima Club. A lot of kind of older guys around me really like that band, and I wanted to be cool and be like them, so I listened to them, and turned out a super sick band, so I love them.
The next one is Someday by The Strokes. I remember getting into The Strokes in my freshman year in high school, and it just has become one of my favorite songs, so I still listen to them to this day.
And the last song on our This Is Growing Up playlist is a song called Gone by Switchfoot. They're a local band in San Diego, that's where we're from as well. And we kind of all, I'd say, kind of grew up inspired by these guys just because they were in our hometown. Yeah, this was the first album I ever got or received and physically had. So this album means a lot to me, and this song is very cool, Gone by Switchfoot. Thank you guys for checking us out. We're almost Monday, and I hope you enjoyed our playlist.
This is growing up.